Wave Power Station. This is a station that transforms wave power into energy. This particular project is really unique because the station itself is located on the shore while the buoys get placed in the water. Each one of them is connected to one end of a mechanical lever that moves thanks to the wave power. This up and down movement activates a pump, which creates pressure on the fresh water stored in the tank connected to the hyperbaric chamber. The water under pressure activates a turbine, which in turn rotates a generator that produces electricity. Liebherr Mk88. The self-propelled building crane Mk88 was designed like this to allow only one person getting in operation position by pressing just one button. The rotating part of the Mk88 has a two-section telescopic lattice boom. The 4-axis chassis is equipped with a special system to regulate the maneuver of the vehicle and activate the control of the back axis and air disc brakes, which provide an optimum maneuverability. Mk cranes can realize several rides a day as taxi cranes. The NASA Crawler. This crawler transporter is designed to transport huge rockets, and its carrying capacity is 8,165 tons. The crawler is powered by two 2,200 horsepower 16-cylinder diesel motors. Two other 2,750 horsepower engines power the electric system and the hydraulic pumps. The fuel capacity is 18,930 litres, while fuel consumption is about 4 litres per 33 feet. The transporter is about 130 feet long and can accelerate up to 2 miles per hour. SK3500D. This excavator can work at a height of up to 213 feet, which is an absolute world record. This vehicle is designed to demolish skyscrapers and other tall buildings. It was built based on a crawler crane with a carrying capacity of 200 tons. The SK3500D is equipped with a 15.7-litre 315 horsepower diesel motor. The 3-piece boom can hold different kinds of attachments for different kinds of actions like cutting or drilling. On the end of the boom there's a rear view camera for the operator controlling the whole process from the inside of the cabin. Also, there's a fog nozzle that scatters water in order not to raise dust. Big Bud 747. This is the world's largest farming tractor. The first model of the Big Bud 747 was built in 1977 in Le Havre, Montana. The current version of the tractor is equipped with a 16-cylinder diesel engine of 760 horsepower. The dimensions of the tractor are 26 feet long, 20 feet wide, and 13 feet tall. The Canadian company United Tire Company made the tires for this giant, 8.2 feet in diameter. The weight of the fully loaded tractor is more than 100,000 pounds. XCMG Crawler Crane. This crane is being produced in China and is just as good as the vehicles created by Terex and Liebherr. This crawler crane weighs 4,000 tons and was presented for the first time on November 2, 2012. It has the greatest lifting capacity in the world and was developed specially for oil companies, chemical industries, and nuclear energy companies. On top of that, the crane has 3 different boom modes to easily perform all kinds of work. Mammoet SPMT. This modern self-propelled modular vehicle is a platform with 2, 4, or 8 pairs of axles, 8 feet wide each depending on the model. It has a unique control system and a power station which can be quickly dismantled if necessary. The carrying capacity of the vehicle is calculated from the maximum load on a pair of axles, 44 tons on each. So if there are 4 axles, the maximum load capacity is 176 tons. In the case of 8 axles, twice as much, 352 tons. Drag flow. This heavy-duty submersible pump was specially designed for working with high viscosity and high solids mixtures. The pumps are used when pumping out hydraulic mixtures with a high percentage of dissolved and suspended materials, as well as solid particles up to 4.7 inches in size. The pumping process looks like this. Under the effect of the agitator located in the suction pipe area, the solid ground particles break away from the bottom surface, form a concentrated pulp and get sucked into by a pump. Bellaz 75710. This quarry dump truck weighs 810 tons and can reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. 4 pairs of wheels drive the 4,600 horsepower electric motors, which are powered by 2 diesel generators. The vehicle has 2 modes of engine operation. When the truck is fully loaded, it runs on both diesel generators, but when it's empty, the second engine is cut off to save fuel. P&H 4100 AC. This excavator is one of the most famous and preferred loading machines for large-scale mining operations in the world. The working weight of the vehicle is almost 2 tons. This model is used by many global mining enterprises, as it is efficient, reliable, and productive. The developing company specializes in manufacturing only the best engineering solutions. Despite the high cost of equipment, the machines produced by this company bear low operating costs. Diamant 2000. This unit outstands for its efficiency and service simplicity. You just have to throw a branch or a piece of wood in the receptacle and you'll get fine wood wool. The unique wood grinder can reach a speed of 45 miles per hour. The wood cutting mechanism has an interchangeable system of blades. And the best thing is that reprocessing wood and using secondary raw materials is good for the environment and the economy. And wood wool is used in many kinds of industries. Liebherr 934. The total weight of this excavator varies from 70,000 to 77,500 pounds depending on the kind of equipment used. The machine can work thanks to a 4-cylinder engine with a working capacity of 7 litres. This engine was developed by Liebherr especially for this vehicle. The total power of the motor is 203 horsepower. The operator in the cab can work while sitting or standing and has a great field of view, thanks to the large glass cover. The cab is equipped with a regulating chair, a temperature control system, and a radio set. The central panel of instruments has a steering lever to operate and move the excavator's bucket. Liebherr P995. This excavator has a pretty obvious advantage in comparison with similar vehicles. It has a huge power reserve, which can be used in several situations. This is really important when working directly with viscous and massive elements, and also to load blown-up rocks. The total capacity of the bucket is 935 cubic feet. The vehicle is 65 feet long and has a 16-cylinder engine. Guys, it's time to recharge your brain. Visit the channel Brain Time. There you'll find a lot of interesting and useful facts, lots of positive energy and tons of useful information. Subscribe right now. We promise it's going to be really exciting. Ford Mustang Unicorn RTR V2. Ken Block, famous race driver, artist and stuntman, created a unique vehicle with a 1,400 horsepower engine. This car, with incredible technical parameters, is a full-wheel drive coupe, created on the basis of a Ford Mustang. It is also equipped with a lot of additional elements and tuning. It has a 6.7-litre 8-cylinder engine, 2 Garrett turbines, and a special methanol injection system that guarantees higher power. According to Ken Block, this is the most powerful and scary vehicle he's ever driven. Thanks to the considerable amount of horsepower, the car can wear out the rear tyres before the driver can change gears. The vehicle is very difficult and even dangerous to drive, even for the most experienced drivers. Nissan GT-R Nismo. This vehicle was launched in 2017 by Nissan and is surely the fastest car of this company. It can accelerate up to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds, has a 600 HP engine with a torque moment of 652 Newton meters. Thanks to its semi-slick tyres, similar to those of race cars, the vehicle will not slip on slippery surfaces, and all the wheels will not cling to the asphalt, which increases the speed of the vehicle from the start. To add even more speed and strength, Nissan used technologies from other race cars. For example, turbocharged compressors with increased capacity, ignition optimization for each of the 6 cylinders, a renewed cooling system, and special silencers. New bumpers with aerodynamic elements and a carbon fiber spoiler wing increase the aerodynamic load up to 220 pounds at a speed of 190 miles per hour. In addition, the vehicle's creators did not forget about soundproofing. Unlike its analogs, the engine sound of this new Nissan is no longer as loud as it used to be. The designers also tried to make the interior of the vehicle as comfortable as possible. The high-quality leather-covered seats have a special shape so that the driver is at ease in any situation. In addition, there are fewer buttons than in previous versions, so it's much easier to use. Lamborghini Murcielago Monster Energy. This drift car is based on a Lamborghini and is a unique vehicle in its kind. It is a completely modified Italian vehicle, even the steering wheel was moved from left to right. After lots of transformations, the car still has its 6.2-litre engine, but instead of full traction, it's equipped with a rear-wheel drive and a Nissan engine electronic block. The renovated Lamborghini has about 660 horsepower. Inside it has a safety frame for drift competitions, and in addition, the creators added a special chassis designed for events of this kind. Maserati MC12 Corsa. Although this two-person hypercar can accelerate up to 190 miles per hour, its creator was able to get permission to use it on public roads. The first vehicle in this series weighed over 2,500 pounds and was created especially for one customer. The car can accelerate up to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds. It has a 6.3-litre engine and a capacity of 850 horsepower with a torque of 780 Nm. Today there are only 15 copies, 12 of which belong to different people. This vehicle is one of the rarest hypercars you can find on the road. Venom GT Spider. This car is a modification of the famous Hennessy Venom GT and has several differences. For example, the roof of this car is foldable. The changes in construction also increased the weight, so the creators decided to improve the engine's capacity so as to not lose in the aspect of speed. The Spider's equipped with an internal combustion engine with 2 turbochargers and a capacity of 1,451 horsepower. Creators also increased its volume to 7 litres. This renewed vehicle accelerates up to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds. The hypercar works with a special gasoline blend containing 85% anhydrous ethanol. The torque moment is transmitted to the rear wheels, and the vehicle is equipped with a 6-speed mechanical transmission. Thanks to its features, this car was able to set the speed record among convertible models. During competitions at Lemoore Base, California, the Spider reached 265 miles per hour, breaking Bugatti's previous record by about 12 miles per hour. Ferrari Enzo. We can't talk about the most powerful racing cars without mentioning this product from the legendary Italian company Ferrari. This two-person supercar was launched between 2002 and 2005 in a limited series, only 400 copies. The model was named after the company's creator. Its V12 engine can reach 7,800 RPM. This beautiful sports car can accelerate up to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds, and its maximum speed is 220 miles per hour. They also say that the vehicle is impressive, not only for its parameters and exterior appearance, but also for its interior. The sporty design of the Enzo Ferrari is specially adapted for each customer. Even the seats are individually made. Another impressive aspect of this car is its price. It costs about $670,000. SSC Ultimate Aero TT. The creators of this sports car wanted to break all speed records. Not in vain, this model held the world speed record for several years since 2007, 256 miles per hour. Even though it has now been surpassed, the SSC Ultimate Aero TT remains an incredible vehicle with impressive features. The vehicle can reach 60 miles per hour in 2.78 seconds, thanks to a 1,183 horsepower V8 engine. Although honestly, these numbers can only be achieved using special fuel created by the vehicle developer company. In addition to these qualities, the SSC Ultimate Aero TT stands out in comparison to other sports cars because it's very comfortable. The lounge has comfortable armchairs instead of sports seats, and a whole multimedia entertainment system. The production of this vehicle was also limited, and most models were in the hands of automobile collectors worldwide. Rumor has it that the average price of the first generation SSC company's creation is $1 million. Volkswagen Passat Tanner Faust Racing. The next drift car on our list was built by Tanner Faust, stuntman and Formula D champion, using a heavy Volkswagen Passat as a base. The result is perfect. The model, with a V8 engine enhanced with nitrogen injections, can achieve up to 900 horsepower. The aerodynamic characteristics of the bodywork make the vehicle even faster and more maneuverable. The creators have included changes in the construction of the transmission and have reduced the size of the vehicle, removing unnecessary lounge details. In essence, only the body structure of the original Volkswagen Passat remained, although the model still bears a resemblance to the original vehicle. Even though many of the parts were modified, the drift car still looks like a Volkswagen Passat. Inside, the vehicle is more like a racing car, thanks to the absence of details and minimalist lounge design. The Black Smoke W123 Mercedes-Benz 300. This car received its name because it produces large amounts of smoke. The vehicle was built in Finland and is driven by Teemu Peltola. This model has a 600 horsepower engine, upgraded with an additional turbine with a specially made greeting manifold. The turbine adds even more power to the vehicle. The improved steering wheel construction uses Volvo, Toyota, and Mercedes elements, allowing the Black Smoke to make incredible turns. In addition, the interior has also been modified. To reduce the weight of the construction, the creators took away all the details of the saloon and added a safety frame that gives the bodywork more strength. The result is impressive, and the Black Smoke is currently one of the most recognized drift cars in Scandinavia and the Baltics. Mazda MX-5 Radbull MX-5. This drift car project belongs to New Zealand drifter Mad Mike Widdit, who can definitely be considered a madman behind the wheel. The vehicle's improved twin-turbine engine achieves more than 1,000 horsepower. Depending on the fuel, it can reach between 1,100 and 1,500 horsepower. On the Highlands Motorsport Park racetrack, Mike made a controlled skid curves at a speed of 125 miles per hour. In addition, this model is the most open drift car in the world. We don't exaggerate when we say that this car is special, even in the kind of seats it uses. Carbon and Kevlar seats have a 270-degree headrest, and together with the Takata Race 6-way seatbelt, ensure the driver's total safety. The quality details produced by famous brands complete the car. For example, the fuel system is made by Aftermarket Industries, while Mazda rotors and other elements were used for the creation. Do you like cool and entertaining experiments? Then you have to check out this channel. There you'll find a bunch of useful life hacks and a lot of cool homemade stuff that will definitely catch your attention. Subscribe and learn new tricks to surprise your friends.